Am I the butthole for causing a family argument over a slutty dress? I'm 19, female. I've never really been into fashion and have always dressed sort of tomboyishly. I was telling a friend about how I've never really worn a dress past the age of 7 and how I was looking for something fancy to wear because I don't have those sort of clothes at all, always end up borrowing someone else's when I have to. After a lot of looking online, I finally found a dress I really liked. It's a basic satin slip dress with a mid-thigh slit. Not the kind of dress that would be unusual for someone my age to wear to a party. I've seen a lot of people wearing something similar. I asked my mom which color would look best on me as I really didn't know, and she's someone that's quite into fashion. She took one look at it and called it slutty and asked me why I wanted to look like a slut so badly. Later on, she told my dad about the slutty dress and he sided with her. He said the description of the dress made him queasy and that although he wouldn't have used the words my mom did, he didn't think it was wrong of her to use them. He also said it was not like me to wear such clothing, which isn't false, but then I'm also 19 and need clothes other than sweatpants and oversized t-shirts. I'm not proud of it, but I lost my anger at them, which is why I believe I also may be in the wrong here, and said it wasn't fair to make me feel ashamed for going out of my comfort zone and trying something new. I feel weird and awkward doing feminine things, makeup/dye my hair/paint my nails, because I've always been told that's a bimbo/slutty thing to do. I even agreed to stitch the slit up because it bothered my mom so much. She told me she was merely stating her opinion, but it was an opinion that was meant to shame for something I was going to wear. If it matters, I am living in their house, but I paid for the dress with my own money. TLDR, bought a dress that's too slutty for my parents. They shamed me for it and that caused a family argument where I lost my cool at them. Edit: I ordered it in burgundy. Remove the link because I'm being accused of being a social media manager, but if you Google burgundy satin slip dress you should get a fair idea of what it looks like. Wow. Just went straight for slut when your daughter tries to include you in a decision she's new to. Nice one, Mom. Not the butthole. This is the kind of parent who goes, "Why don't my kids talk to me?" when their kids finally move out of the house. Not the butthole. Your parents sound like real jerks. I hope you get that dress and wear it like a queen. Edit: saw the edit, great color choice. Are there any events you are planning to wear the dress at? Edit 2: I got curious so I decided to look up satin slip dresses and what? This is pretty heckin' tame. When you described the dress I thought it might have been pretty low cut or maybe the dress was super short. But this is something I've seen churchgoers wear. Your parents are being ridiculous. I'm sorry you are stuck with these people. Your dad saying a description of a perfectly normal dress made him queasy makes me mad. I say you start planning on moving out. These are not the kinds of people you want to live with. If my parents did this I would feel horrible and angry. You shouldn't have to live with this. /code/pre, edit 3, this is probably annoying but ick. Thank you so much user Castro12 for the gold. As much as I appreciate it, however, I'd prefer you spend the money on a local charity instead. Thanks again. Reddit link. This sounds like my mom. Nice girls don't wear things like that. And then, none of my kids talk to me. I sacrificed everything for you, but I guess I'm just a horrible mother. Ick, gag me with a spoon. Up. I hope you feel fabulous in that dress and whatever else you decide to wear. It's been almost 20 years since my mom first slut-shamed me, and if I could go back in time, I'd tell my 19-year-old self to trust in my own decisions, and that anyone who tries to shame or manipulate me no longer gets a say. Your opinion about what you wear is the only one that matters. This sounds like my mom, too. My mom banned me from getting any underwear in black and other sexual colors. It had to be either white or pastel tone. She's also the one who suggested that tampons are for non-virgins, lol. Anyway, original poster is definitely NTA. Move out ASAP. It's really bad with your mental well-being to stay in that kind of household. JFC, how are people so dang repressed? It's 2021. As a pretty fat, drooping older lady, let me tell you young, hot things. You will probably look back and ask yourself, why the heck was I so self-conscious? I was so gorgeous back then. I should have cut that slit higher, I should have ruled the world. And for those that are older, you've still got it. Wear that dress. Put on too much makeup. Go the club, but have a friend watch your drink. Be safe, yo. There, non-repressed mom talk right there. Up, you're not the butthole, and it seems your family has a deep discomfort with human bodies, sexuality, and fullness of life. I hope you can get therapy in the future, because it seems to have deeply affected you. I love this, thank you. You are so cool and I like you. This. So true. Enjoy your beauty and you are all beautiful. Preach it, sister. I wasn't allowed to wear red because blonde girls with blue eyes who wear red look like prostitutes. When I was 14, I bought a red-orange dress, with my own money, past the knee and sparkly. I never wore dresses and I was so excited. I showed my mom, she takes one look and said only whores wear red. WTF moms. OMG, our 8-year-old is a whore. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. Holy crap, a comment which actually made me laugh out loud, not just breathe out my nose. Take my award, stranger. I chime in with haven't you people ever heard of? WTF is up with Gen X parents and saying out-of-pocket shot like this? They think it's normal to verbally berate your kids, I guess, learned it from their boomer parents. We really did. Although I also learned to not do it to my kids. When I was like 11? Just started getting boobs, I was an early bloomer, my mom ordered a black bikini from Sears catalog for me. Welp, I got to wear it for about 2 seconds before she shamed me for how I looked in it. She didn't call me a slut, but it was very clear that I looked very inappropriate and would not be allowed to wear it. You know, the bikini she ordered. By the way, it covered everything that needed to be covered. I didn't have big boobs or anything, but I guess wearing that little amount of clothing, it really showcased to her that I was not just a little girl anymore. Also, we had our own pool. I almost get that she might not want me to wear it to the beach or something, because some people are perverts, etc., but why make me feel bad for looking good in something? Blonde girls with blue eyes who wear red look like prostitutes. Hey, isn't that the first line of the, fortunately, cut third verse of Roxanne? I didn't think I'd find the best comment of the day so early into my day. One of my kids' friends said that red lipstick was slutty, as a commentary on my red lipstick. She was about 8 at the time with super religious parents. I told her it's just a color and tried not to take offense at being called a slut by an 8-year-old that didn't know any better, then avoided her parents because they must think I'm a slut too. I'm surprised her parents let their precious innocent daughter be around a brazen hussy like you. If you wore red in public, God knows what kind of debauchery you got up to in private. Blonde girls with blue eyes look great in red, maybe whoever came up with this saying was just jealous. Lol. I do look good in red. It took me a while to actually wear it, and it's one of the colors I wear the least to this day because of what my dad said. But I can rock a red lipstick like no one's business. Well then I'm screwed, because that's my favorite color to wear, lol. She'd probably lose it if she saw me in my short red dress with matching red lipstick. Fortunately my mom is, well, a reasonable person, no offense, but I remember seeing some blog post or something once where a person flipped out because some celebrity let their young daughter paint her nails red. Which was obviously a slutty and inappropriate color and was a sign they were sexualizing their child for the world. And they were dead serious. I was so confused, lol. Seriously, red is a fabulous, emo the best, color. Why all the hate? What? Black is sexual color? What? My cotton, comfy, definitely not sexy underwear is mostly in white, gray, black colors, because that is the way they come if you buy 3 or 5 in one package. And it hides stains. Yeah, I literally only ever wear black underwear for this reason. Yeah, same. This, of course, is the slutty part. Gets the boys mad aroused. Second only to those slutty shoulders, don't forget about those. I'm not proud of it, but I lost my anger at them, which is why I believe I also may be in the wrong here, and said it wasn't fair to make me feel ashamed for going out of my comfort zone and trying something new. I'm sorry you're not proud of yourself. If it helps, I'm very proud of you. Not the butthole. Right? Original poster, I'm so glad you defended yourself. Also, burgundy seems like it would be a great choice. It's pretty universally flattering. Not the butthole. At least it's not black. That would be way too slutty. I've always been told that once you go black, you see all of your dandruff. Same. Ops parents seem uncomfortable with this presentation of what an adult woman looks like, and that's their problem, not hers. Your body is not an apology, and doing what makes you excited and joyful is the best bit of life. And fashion. Sound like they have always been uncomfortable with their daughter being female. Yes, the fact the description made her dad queasy without even looking at it gets me. Please stop sexualizing your daughter because she wants to wear a dress. I say you're an adult, I'd order it anyway. Not the butthole for sure. I'm proud of original poster too. The fact their parents call any feminine things they do slutty only proves that's why original poster dresses like a tomboy. Original poster standing their ground shows personal growth, whether they realize it or not. Good job, Op. NTA. Your parents are just used to you caving to their will, so they're calling you a butthole to pressure you. Not the butthole, your parents are crafty. You should try out whatever you want to. If you decide that's not your style, great. If it is, great. Don't let your parents' crafty attitudes and misogynistic ideas of how you should dress dissuade you from exploring your own personal style. Edit to add, just because you are living under their roof doesn't mean they should control you. That's the fastest way to get any kid out of their parents' house and going no contact. Exactly this. Try as many different styles as you need to find what you feel comfortable and proud in, regardless of what they think. Doesn't matter if it's tomboyish, conservative, super sexy, or somewhere in the middle of it all. You do you, and don't let them make you feel ashamed of your body. And as for not really knowing what to do hair/makeup/nails wise, none of us do in the beginning. That comes through practice, trial and error, and a few embarrassing disasters. If it's something you are truly interested in trying, then watch tutorials and ask friends to help. When pandemic restrictions allow for it, arrange for a girls' night in for it even. Have fun with it. You are still young and have plenty of time to discover your own style. NTA, I don't know what your parents are generally like, but I hope that this is us catching them at their worst. Your mom was being a giant off for trying to slut shame you at all, let alone because you bought a dress. That's a terrible way to encourage your kids to grow and experience life. Also, a big WTF? At your dad for being queasy about the description of the dress. If he's that physically averse to women's bodies, then it's a wonder that you were born in the first place. It totally reminds me of this one guy describing his daughter's period as an infection. Emo, you were right to have a strong reaction to their comments. They were way out of line and being downright hurtful for no reason. Look, words like thigh are just way too sexual, and we really shouldn't be exposing men to that kind of thing. If bisexual you mean it makes my mouth water with the thought of tender, crispy chicken thighs, then yes, it is a sexual word. Now it's got me thinking of the thighs I baked with piri-piri sauce a couple nights ago. Damn it, I'm hungry now. Just off topic, I was wondering what the hell piri-piri sauce was. Turns out, around here it is known as piri-piri. Just thought that others who might wonder about it can be satiated in knowing that yes, it is piri-piri and it's still delicious even if it's called something else in other parts of the world. Web link. Whoa there. I'm still struggling with ankles. You're struggling with ankles? I can't even see a hint of wrist without losing all my faculties. Your flair betrays you, good sir. Don't forget, shoulders are also sexual in high school when girls are 90% more likely to get dress codes for their shoulders being exposed. Okay, I get that it's a thing, but why? Why shoulders specifically? I remember wearing tank tops or sleeveless blouses, and I usually did it because as a tween/teen you sweat so much. I have never sweated as much as I did between the ages of 12 to 16. And oh my god. The actual pain of growing taller, my bones hurt. And in all this y'all are supposed to cover up? Are you sure you were not in a Muslim country? Just kidding, but still, WTF? Iowa, but female shoulders were distracting somehow. It was weird how only male teachers were bothered by it as well. They acted as if boys and the male teachers would F us girls by just seeing our shoulders. Meanwhile, boys got away with nude models on their shirts. I got away with thicker strap tanks because I had to wear them underneath my flannel button-ups and would often tie it around my waist after physical education. I've always been a tomboy and much prefer jeans and baggy jumpers, but when I was a teenager I went through a period of wanting to experiment with tighter fitting clothes and makeup, etc. Every outfit I wore my sperm donor said I looked wrong in, never as harsh as calling me a slut or whore, but a lot of backhanded compliments. The first time one of my friends did my makeup for me properly I thought I looked amazing and he told me I looked like a circus clown. 34 now and don't have a single dress in my wardrobe. Have some basic makeup and a suit for formal events, and even then I feel so self-conscious. I have times when I think about experimenting with nicer clothes and makeup but psych myself out every time. And sperm donor wonders why I'm no contact with him. I hope you can find joy in playing around with your style. It can be really fun. When I was getting into colorful makeup I would play around with it at night. Now I wouldn't care about stepping outside with glittery blue eyeshadow, but I think we have to get used to seeing ourselves in certain ways before we can feel comfortable. It's like I had to train myself to see the bright colors I liked as my normal. If you ever feel the urge to again, try putting different looks together alone in your room and see how they make you feel. With makeup in particular, the subreddits are so kind and supportive, it's a wonderful confidence boost. If you wanted to, you should. My mom was like ops and it took years of feeling like I was silly and overdressed or looked like a slut, but I can happily tell you that I found what makes me happy. I think everyone should have that. If he's that physically averse to women's bodies, then it's a wonder that you were born in the first place. It isn't women's bodies, it's about how he views women and realizing, shock, his daughter is now a woman who is subject to his ideas of women. Oh Lord, Daddy's little girl is a woman now and that makes Daddy uncomfortable. Also, how much do you want to bet that Mom wore slutty dresses when she was that age and Dad loved it? Not the butthole. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.